Okay, the final video that I'm filming today, that's 3 in case you're wondering, and my skin is burning, it hurts, and my hair is still green. We did a cute one, we did a funny one, we did an imaginative one, but what would Halloween be without a spoopy one? So let's do a sewn lip. Why not? Sauce it on some chapstick real quick, because they are gonna get dry. Having my last sip of water before I can't talk anymore. Let's do this thing. All right, toilet paper. Spirit gum. Don't use spirit gum if you don't have spirit gum remover. This has been a PSA. Wow, that smells. Like alcohol. Tap it so it gets tacky. Here we go. Alright, be very careful with this part. I'm just trimming off the excess. Now I need liquid latex because we are building layers, people. Should I have done this first instead of building layers over the top of my mouth? Absolutely, I should have. This piece is going to be smaller than the piece I just put on because I want to build it up in the center, not on the sides. We want the sides to look smooth. Always use a sponge to apply liquid latex, a sponge that you don't care about. Don't use a brush. You'll lose that brush forever. Cover that with another layer of liquid latex. I'll do that probably for 4 or 5 layers. I'll do one more layer, so it's 4 layers if you're having a hard time counting. You gotta make sure you give time for the layers to dry, otherwise they're gonna be sitting forever. You could use a blow dryer too. I'm not doing that because I don't want to. Ah, where's the cap? Ah, don't lose the cap. The cap is important. Make sure you're recapping. Liquid latex dries very quickly. You do not want to get it in your hair, on your clothes, or leave your bottle uncapped, because you're going to be very sad when you go to use it and it's dry. I've done it so many times. I really hope you can hear me. I have to wait for the latex to dry before I can cut into it and get my mouth back. I'm gonna take some modeling wax to kind of blend the edges. You want to put powder on your fingers before you use wax, or you're going to be sad. This is just baby powder, but you could theoretically use setting powder, flour, anything to keep it from sticking. It's best if you have a spatula to work with this, but realistically most people don't. I don't. I'm using the head of my tweezers. So just getting a reasonable size gob. And I didn't powder the tweezers, so that stuck to the tweezers. I'm gonna worm it. I'm just gonna make a worm. Wax adheres best with spirit gum as opposed to latex, because the latex like seals off the wax and then it's no longer like moldable. I'm applying the spirit gum roughly where I'm going to put the wax, and I'm putting the wax approximately where my actual lip would be. Now what I'm doing with the wax here is helping blend the edge of what I just put down, because we want it to look like it's really our mouth that we cut open and sewn shut. I don't want it to look like there's a prosthetic on my face. So the wax is to help achieve that effect. Because wax is a lot easier to blend into your skin than toilet paper. I'm using the head of my tweezers to just kind of flatten one edge, one side of the worm. You want to leave the lip on the inside because we're going to build that up. Now we have to seal it all with liquid latex and then powder it. Then we'll cut. Okay, now I'm gonna put foundation, my regular foundation, over it. I powdered it. You want to do that so it doesn't shine. Liquid latex shines, which skin does not. So you don't want to do that. Okay. I'm using Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. You have to put it all over your whole face to make it cohesive. I know. It's annoying. edges, blended. Time to cut. Be so careful. Alright, it's cut wider than my actual mouth, and I basically just like add a little hole so it looks like a mouth, because we're gonna sew it shut, you know? We start the painting. I'm gonna fill all this in with black. I'm using the Graftobian Theatrical Cream Wheel in this palette. I'm using these darker brown shades and black eyeshadow. So I'm just filling in basically all of this. Just gonna use tweezers to rough up the edges of this a little bit. Because if someone sews up your lips, right, they're not doing it nice and pristine. Like. Same brown shade and black to hit the edges of this. Oh, I'm just gonna be using like pretty much all these colors: the yellow, the red, the brown, and just kind of stippling colors all around my face. Because obviously, if this had happened to you, there's trauma, right? Like your skin is upset. It is red, it's oozing, it's pussing, it's mad at you. I think I'm gonna use just a little shader brush to do that. Again, from my actual makeup brushes, so. Okay. Now, with liquid eyeliner, I'm gonna make the little dots where like the stitch would go through, you know, the hole. I got cocky filming 3 videos in a day because my camera died, obviously. And I finished the look and wasn't paying attention. So basically what I did was I took the black Almay liquid eyeliner, I made the dots. Then I took this thread, regular sewing thread, and I took it, unrolled it, and folded it like 3 or 4 times to make it thick enough to see on your face, because as you can see, that's a lot easier to see than one little piece of thread. Did that, dipped it each end in latex, and then hit one dot and another dot to secure it to my face. Then I continued using this wheel, using the beige color, the yellow color, the brown color, the red color, just mixing, blending all the edges away. Then I went in to the Take Me Back to Brazil palette again, because I always do, because it's my favorite. With a shader brush, I used these 2 colors, the purple and the blue, and just bruised all around the sides. Then I took the same purple and this red and did it going outward, just getting lighter and lighter as it goes out, just to kind of fade it out. And then I took the Graftovian blood paste, and on a fine-tipped brush, I just filled the inside of my mouth with it. I put a little bit of blood coming out, like on the edges of the tissue paper, and then just on the very tips of where the thread would poke into my mouth. And that is the look completed. And I'm sorry that you didn't get to witness it be completed, but of course, like, I'm an idiot and didn't realize that the camera died, and then I had to sit for 3 hours for the camera to fully charge so that I could film the extra, because that's the way that my life works, right? Well, anyways, I posted some TikToks. I just want to eat dinner, okay? Do you understand how upset I am that I couldn't eat this entire time, and I still can't? This is my literal actual nightmare. But overall, you know what's annoying? I'm really, really pleased with how it came out. I've been talking a lot, that's why the threads keep flinging off. Obviously, this look is better if you're not moving your mouth. If you don't move your mouth, you don't upset the glue. When you're talking all the time, you're upsetting the glue, the tissue paper's moving, and it loosens up all night. So is this, like, reasonable to wear to a party? Kind of, sort of, not really. Depends on how long the party is, depends on how long you want to look good for. Other people, when they do this look, they take blood and splatter it all around. I don't like to cover all of the painting I just did. I don't like to cover it with blood. Defeats the purpose, and I feel like it's a cheap way out. I never want to just glue a prosthetic to my face and then cover it with blood and call it a day, because anybody can do that. Anybody can glue something pre-made on their face and add blood. I like to paint it and blend it out really well. I am very thrilled. I think it looks very realistic. I think that adding the wax to the edge really makes it, like, come together. Like, down here, you can't see the seam at all on the bottom. You can a little bit up here because I put the wax a little bit too low on the tissue paper, but that's fine. Overall, very happy with it. I wish that I could have shown you the journey, but maybe someday. Obviously,
United Airlines.
Oh, I'm watching a podcast. I've been exposed. Obviously, it's 9:30 at night, so I don't want to take it off and start over for the footage. I'm sorry that this video is just kind of gonna drop you there with no, like, closure. I'm sorry. Bye!